Your very first card says you are ready. You are ready for any challenge. What a great first card. Opportunities for excitement and adventure coming for you guys. Follow your passion. This is your first card. Several came out at once, but this one wanted to go very first because it speaks to kind of where the Sagittarian energy is right now. Like you're just ready to follow your passion, ready to get things done, ready for some excitement and adventure. On a soul level, you're ready. On a conscious level, it feels like you're ready. But there may be some things just sort of stopping you. So one of the cards that you get that speaks to that, if this resonates with you, is that maybe the way that you're looking at moving forward with something is kind of like this. It's like there's blinders on or something. It's kind of like there's all these possibilities out here. All these possibilities, all these ways of moving forward and creating excitement and adventure. And for some of you, it's like there's this wall on things. And so they're inviting you to open that up. Open that up. Seek out other possibilities. There are other possibilities that you're not aware of. So open to other possibilities. Be aware of your own emotions. It could be that these sort of blinders, they're having me do this. It could be that some of these sort of blinders might be from past conditioning. It could be from past experiences that happened maybe enough times that some part of you has sort of established this belief system that that's just sort of how life works for me. You know, if you hear yourself saying something like, that always goes this way for me, or that never happens for me, or this always happens for me. Those sorts of things, though, that's your big clue. If you hear yourself saying comments like that, there's a big clue right there that you have a belief system about how life works that's actually doing this to you, for you. And so they're saying, you know, be mindful of those kind of statements and just recognize your emotions when you hear yourself say that, and see if you can find maybe where that started, or just take a hard look at that pattern and realize that even if something happened a certain way over and over. So for example, in relationships, maybe you've had 50 relationships that did not work out. And so you might decide relationships just don't work for me, kind of thing. Even if it's subconscious, relationships don't work for me, that could be a subconscious program running, kind of thing, that's blocking the possibility that, yes, a beautiful, wonderful, perfect relationship for you is out there and it's possible. The relationship analogy is just one example. This could be career, this could be anything. This doesn't particularly connect to career or relationships or any particular thing. It's just like you're just ready for some excitement and adventure. And yet there's this maybe program running that it's just not going to work for you. With that program running in your outer world, some of you may be seeing blocks to what it is that you're trying to do. And they're saying, open it up, be mindful that this may be the case, and look for maybe some of those programs that might be running and rewrite them. Just rewrite the script. Allow yourself to open up to the fact that anything's possible. Even if something didn't work 1,000 times, does not mean that the next time you try, it won't work. You can know this on an intellectual level. See if you can embody that and rewrite some of these old programs. Notice this is like this looks like a younger person sitting down and kind of looking sad and looking a bit like, no, it's just not possible, when it is possible. There's other possibilities out there. So your next card is to say, release the past. Just release that, rewrite it, rewrite the script. There is more in the future for you. Let go and let God. Anything is possible. Let go, let God. Anything's possible. All you have to do is really stay in this passion, this feeling of excitement and passion towards what it is you'd like to accomplish. And then just notice yourself. Notice your feelings. Notice your thoughts. Release the past and let God kind of show you the way. Let life sort of show you some other possibilities. You can ask, show me, Spirit. I'm open to all the possibilities. Show me what else is possible. And it will. They'll see all kinds of things will start showing up for you. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Keep your eyes on what you're wanting. So the next card that you get is the King of Gabriel. He's coming in here with this, right? Be peace. Just be at peace. Trust that life has your back. Trust that even though things may not have worked out in the past, does not mean they can't today. Every day is a new day and a new opportunity for anything to work. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Okay, genuine concern for others. So the biggest thing for you guys in this card, the King of Gabriel, is dramatic, driven, inspirational. He's the king, right? And yet, look at him. He's just hanging out. He's very much at peace. You can feel it. He's very much at peace. He has a genuine concern for life and for others, and he's just peaceful, and yet he's the king. He's very driven, dramatic in his appearance. Look at him. This is very Sagittarius, Anything is possible. Be the King of Gabriel. You're also getting the King of Ariel. So this is interesting. These two cards came up in another reading too about, two kings. But this one is a male figure and this one is a female figure. So it's about balancing they're both men. The feminine aspect is that it's Ariel and Gabriel. Two kings, but this one has more of he feels, if you look at these pictures, okay, they're both kings. This one feels very, very, I don't know. Okay, they want you to feel into that. Can you see those very well, I hope? He just feels like he has like a gentleness about him, but he's very powerful. He feels very sort of divine masculine feeling, both of them actually. And he is talking about, your plans are working out, his professional and financial success. I mean, he's dressed. Look at how he's dressed. It's just very smart. He looks wealthy. And it looks more like there's a focus on beauty and wealth kind of thing, where this guy is just at peace and just sort of commanding, and it's about integrating these two. That's what those two are coming together to say. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Your plans will work out very, very well for you. We have professional and financial success. So he's more referring to the professional and financial success. These can happen when you open up to the possibilities and be at peace with it and let life show you some of these other possibilities, so that then you can take actions from there that are in line with this excitement that you're wanting. This adventures that you're wanting, they're there for you. They're there. So taking those off, and then two kings. The next card that you get is the Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience. So this one, be aware of your emotions. And this one comes in to say you're set up for new, wonderful happy emotional experiences. This is the Ace of Raphael. Raphael's the healer. So it's about, you know, and this one's Raphael as well. So both of it's about healing this, okay, it's about healing this belief that maybe you've created for yourself because of how life kept showing up, maybe repeatedly. But now it's time for a new kind of experience. You know, the energies are going up again, and things just are changing so fast. Anything is possible. Can you feel that? Anything is possible starting today, starting today, starting today, every day. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. And then we also have these two, you know, kings talking about sort of career. So we have career, romance, spiritual self, all these aspects of yourself. It's time to experience a new kind of emotional experience that's in line with this, with what you're wanting. This passion that you have. Look at this, what he's holding, this rod that's just lit up. You're just ready. You're so ready. You're so ready for this. Powerful psychic insights from the High Priestess Haniel. Haniel is an archangel who is very well known for sensitivities and honoring our emotions, honoring our sensitivities. Emotions, 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 and honoring the sensitive ones, also the exciting ones, and experiencing something new and exciting and happiness. You are the High Priestess, powerful psychic insights. Reflection and meditation provide valuable information. Be at peace. This is coming up underneath this one. Two powerful archangels inviting you to be at peace, which is an interesting, what may feel like a contrast to the energy you guys, to the energy that this one feels, where you're just like excited, anxious, ready. You know, that right before you go on stage, that right before you go on a big trip, just ready for excitement and adventure. And here we have these cards inviting you to be at peace. This is referring to the state that you want as you take action towards this. As you take the steps towards your adventure, you want your state to be at peace, letting go, letting God guide you. Spiritual insights, deep spiritual insights. You're getting that three ways. We have spiritual insights again, spiritual psychic insights, powerful psychic insights, powerful spiritual insights within you. When you connect with you, when you connect with peace, then insights, possibilities, pathways to steps you can take to accomplish this. All this is coming from being at peace, taking off the blinders and being at peace and letting God, releasing the past, let go, let God, and then we just have these powerful psychic insights. This one, Archangel Michael in the world is talking about very happy endings, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Again, deep and lasting spiritual insights from this Ace of Raphael and healing. So it's about letting go of whatever this young person believes or believed about the world. That when you go into meditation and release the past, reflection and meditation provides answers and solutions to not only how to let go and let God and be at peace, but once you are at peace, happy endings and being able to pursue this adventure from the right state that will allow the outer experiences to reflect your peace from the inside. You know, you get very different outcomes based on your state. It starts with your state. So releasing any ideas from the past. This deep knowing comes up from the other deck that I used. This the Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle. Deep knowing. There's just this knowing. And you know how my readings kind of go a bit like a story. It's like this, you're just going to know. There's just knowing and understanding. And, you know, okay, he wants to come back. Look at him. He just knows. He just knows things. He's confident, grounded, solid, and at peace. And yet he's a king. I'm sure he goes on all kinds of adventures. They're wanting me to point out the lights around him, because these lights lit up, similar to yours. That's like the same light, lit up, and yet there's a peace about him. This deep knowing when you get into a peaceful place. Here and now is where the peace is. When you go into meditation, it's like it brings you into the present, and in the present you have the capacity and the ability to let go of the past and be at peace and allow that wisdom to come in. There's just no place like home. Home within your own self. There's no place like home and being at peace in your inner world, so that, and you know, this was your first card, this excitement and adventure. Excitement and adventure, again, feels like it's very different energy from being at peace. And yet what they're saying, Sagittarius, is to actually be both. You can be at peace and also very excited and take adventures from a state of being at peace, being present, knowing that anything's possible. Knowing, that deep knowing that anything's possible. You understand things on a whole different level. And with that, you're able to go with this adventure and excitement, taking the steps. And when you do, the outcomes and results are going to line up with what you're imagining, how amazing this will be. Yeah. You're getting success, right? Success. He wants to come back. Your plans are going to be working out. Your plans are going to work out. Financial, professional, relationships, where the relationships go, new emotional experiences, all of this is going to work out very, very well for you. They're saying to exchanging gifts. You're also getting this card. This card is talking about giving and receiving. What you, inviting you to make sure that that's in balance. Giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. Exchanging gifts. So anywhere in your life, depending on what your adventure is, depending on what kind of adventure you want to go on, if the adventure is, creating some kind of a project, maybe some kind of a work project where the financial and professional success is involved, to make sure that the giving and receiving of it is in balance, that you're not just giving all the time. If this exciting adventure that you're wanting to go on has to do with some kind of a work thing, make sure that there's a balance in giving and receiving. That might be speaking to those Sagittarius who tend to just give and give and give and give, and then just get depleted and burned out. For those of you that that's speaking to, just make sure that there's an exchange that feels balanced to you. That will help you maintain this peace, right? That will help you maintain the peace, this peaceful center. And then your final card is Milk and Honey. What a fun card. So she made this card about, this is basically all your dreams come true. That's what this one is about. This is your final card, and this is speaking to this essentially, and experiencing a whole new level of spiritual awareness, given there's these 3 spiritual growth powerful psychic insights, powerful spiritual growth. 3 cards talking about that. There's going to be incredible success in your spiritual growth. And also success in your business, financially and in your business. And there will also be success towards what it is that you are feeling. If this resonates, what you're feeling so excited about moving forward with will be successful.